Welcome to Unhinged Magi! Edwin lost a bunch of money. He's broke. He's destitute. He's gonna live on the street. He's screwed.
I'm screwed. That should be the entry song.
Oh, yeah, that should.
I'm screwed. So there's some funny things going on right now on price data, you guys. So some of you might know I track my collection using this tool called Echo MTG that actually I like quite a bit.
Echo
Yep. Echo MTG. In fact, you can see it if I just go right here. This is my collection. It's not my entire collection. I have like over 40,000 cards in the collection. I only price track like 2,000 of the cards. Now this value has...
Lazy person.
Yeah, and anyone who's been following my channel also knows that they've been watching this number go up over the years as the collection value has been going up. Now, recently, as you can see here in the history, my collection value was a lot higher. It was spiking up to ridiculous points, but it had like a more kind of stable value around $330,000. And all of a sudden, recently, it's been having this price drop. And so I knew prices were going to pull back a little bit, but I started wondering, like, what's going on with this? So I started looking a little closer at it, and you see this odd thing. When I go to the inventory and I can see the latest updates on prices, look at this card right here.
Okay, I'll give you 6 cents for your Mox Sapphire right now.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
I'm going to need like 3 times that price, buddy.
No, maybe 7 cents.
So yeah, literally, the price tool says that my Beta Mox Sapphire is worth 6 cents.
And it also says, I love how it says 100% loss.
Yeah, it's calling out like 100% loss of value. Because like just a little while ago, it was calling this card like $8,000, and now it's calling it 6 cents. So a person starts to wonder, what the hell is going on here? So I start looking through the other tools, right?
Yep.
We come to this tool, which is MTG Goldfish. Let me scroll back up to the top. And so you've got your limited edition beta up here, right? And then you can see that there's a bunch of cards worth a lot of value.
Man,
then you think, wait,
my Mind Twist went up.
Mind Twist?
Time.
A Mind Twist?
I knew I should. Oh, man. You remember in 1990? Well, you weren't there. But in 1993, I actually traded my my Black Lotus for a Mind Twist. And I knew I was right.
Yeah, see, look, there you went. My Black Lotus is 42,000, while Mind Twist, according to these guys, is 111. So not only does that seem really weird, and again, you guys, this is MTG Goldfish, but when you scroll all the way down to the bottom of beta, you see something weird here. Look at all these cards that have no data at all. In fact, here's Ancestral Recall. Here's Mox Ruby, Pearl, Jet, Emerald. Here's Mox Sapphire. No price data, right? Here's Time Walk. Huh, isn't that weird?
That is weird.
In fact, so Goldfish has some weirdness coming in. And then you go over here to the visualizer, and even this price tool shows some weird things. That same thing that we saw back here on Goldfish, if I scroll back up, you'll see that Mind Twist was said to be the most expensive. And then you've also got Deathlace here, which is closely following behind Black Lotus.
I so need more Deathlace, apparently.
And so you see the same thing here in the visualizer.
Deathlace.
The visualizer even shows these cards at higher prices, and you're thinking, what the heck is going on here? So you guys probably...
the Deathlace artwork is fantastic.
It is. I do like the Deathlace artwork a lot.
Yes.
So, okay, so with a little bit more digging, I do have an answer for you. Here's what's going on. But first, I'd like to call out
It's a crash, everybody. Panic. Run into the streets. Wizards of the Coast has killed us all.
This literally actually means you can call some of these cards, at least in one perspective, priceless. Because some of them are literally priceless. They have no price listed.
Because you can't find it.
So the reason for all of this craziness comes back to TCG Player.
You bastards.
Now, TCG Player...
If you're going to go in TCG Player and buy some Mox Sapphires for 6 cents, please click our link below. Then you can buy all the Mox Sapphires for 6 cents. And we'll get a kickback from that. 6 cents.
So TCG Player is claiming that Mox Sapphire, 4 copies of it, sold on 8/1/21, for 6 cents each. That's what TCG Player is claiming. And there's no, none of them listed for sale or anything, so they don't have any pricing data. And so what's basically happening is
I'm getting a
all
good
of
deal
these-
on my Sapphire, for sure.
yeah, were you the guy that bought the 4 for
That'd be
6 cents
hilarious
each?
if it was, right?
So what's basically
Especially if it
happening?
was sent to me. Maybe they added it to their direct pool. Where they actually own the card. It was mislabeled for 6 cents and I have to send it out.
Well, give me one of them, please.
That would be awesome.
So what happens is
I didn't buy them, anybody, so...
all these price tracking tools are actually they're pulling their data, most of them from TCG Player, amongst like other places. In fact, that's the exact reason why. In fact, I'll grab this window if I can. I'll grab the face window and I will make it smaller. When you see this 6 cents price,
that doesn't usually happen.
and then you come back over here to Echo MTG and you see the same 6 cent price, that's because Echo MTG, like these others, pulled their pricing data from TCG Player. But they don't all pull their pricing data only from TCG Player. It does come from some other places as well, which is why the visualizer will still actually show a Sapphire right here at $6,500.
Phew, that's close.
But you do still see overlap. Now, the answer of why that Mind Twist is sitting so high is also sitting here in TCG Player.
Sign me up for a $100,000 Mind Twist or $200,000.
So here you see this guy, this clown, Schwab Cards, is selling a near mint beta time twist for $200,000. Now, he can sell it for whatever price he wants. You know, that's the way the market works. But what happens is that price gets averaged out with other ones that are for sale for other prices. That averaged out price works out to the kind of values like you see in these tools. And that's why this Mind Twist is averaging out to $111,000 like on like the visualizer.
What you're saying is,
and on here,
I can go out there and put mine out for $199,999, so I can be right underneath it.
You can, and both of you will not sell anything. So the truth of the matter is that none of those cards.
Make a storefront that says "Screw you, other beta Mind Twist guy."
It has a picture of an animated finger going, woo, I'm not going to do it. So no one's going to be selling those cards at those prices. And so at first glance, you could look at it and say, well, this is just price tools being stupid. But, the story goes deeper, you guys.
It gets deeper.
That's what she said. The reason why this is an important...
You just hope you can reach it.
And the reason why this is even capable of happening, you guys, is because there are so...
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati. That was it. Okay, video's done.
Yep.
There's so few of these cards that are actually being sold that when people play these little wonky games with prices and they list one of their cards for $200,000, it'll actually show up and it'll actually move the price. Or if somebody actually claims, because like, come on, nobody sold a Beta Sapphire, 4 of them for 6 cents. I'm sure that didn't happen. But somebody put that into the tool that they did.
How did they put that in the tool, though?
I don't even know how they did. So they're claiming that they did. Maybe it was a typo or something. But since there were
hell of a typo.
literally no other transactions on Beta Mox Sapphire, that was the only transaction for several months, then either the card had no price because it fell off and had no price for a while, and then this 6 cent fake transaction price comes in.
It was a proxy. You think they were selling proxies?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was a 6 cent proxy or something.
That makes sense. And they picked it up.
And so what we're seeing, this extreme volatility in these card prices, is actually an artifact of the fact that there's very few of these cards actually being sold. And that actually is an important point that you guys should be paying attention to. There are so few that the tools can't work off of their basic assumptions, which is even if someone gets a price wrong, it'll average out, right? True. Well, you can't average it out when none of them are selling. And so you get bullcrap where like Moxes are going for free and Mind Twists are going for $200,000.
All right, so if anybody wants one of Edwin's Moxes, just put an email address down below and we'll just ship it to you.
We'll ship Dan's Mox to you. Not mine. I'm not selling. But yes, it's a crazy thing. And you see these weird artifacts in the data, you know, when the sales get that small. And I also noticed this a while ago when I was looking at other prices on TCG Player. In fact, I'm going to go back to it for a second and show you. If I go to, okay, in this column, let's take like a Black Lotus, for instance. Okay, now take a card like this and look at this price data. See how it's not very granular. It's extremely choppy, right? Now, if we go back to this tool and we go to something that's more current. So let's go to catalog. Let's go to something that's just a little bit older. That's sold. Where's Modern Horizons? Or Time Spiral Remastered. There we go. That's a good set. And we'll pick a card. Chalice. I'm sure there's a lot of transaction data on this guy. Now, when you look at this one,
smooth.
Yeah, you look at that data, even when you zoom in on something, see how, like, the data, it's not only it's consistent in its price, it doesn't swing a lot, but you have these, like, little moves because you have a lot of transactions. The, what do you call it? The, there's a term for it. The volume of the market trading is pretty large, right? And so you'll have these like pretty smooth transactions where it's actually the prices are moving because you're talking about the aggregate value of a lot of transactions. But when you look at something like this, these old cards, they get extremely erratic because maybe here was one that sold that was like a high-end graded, and here was like a beat to heck one, right, that sold. Then here's another high-end graded one that sold. Sometimes they even like flatline out for a while, and that's kind of the point, actually. The data gets really bad when the number of transactions, the volume of sales gets really small.
So people, we want you to go out there and just start buying stuff. That way we can track the actual market data. And when you do that, go to the TCG Player right below.
When you're going to buy cards, yes, if you use the TCG Player app and the link we have below, it won't cost you any more, but we'll actually get a minor kickback, and thank you very much for it.
Yes, but go ahead and just start buying Black Lotus. This is like it's water, so you could actually get our market data back.
Yep. So there you guys go. If you ever wondered were any of these Power 9 cards going to eventually be priceless, that day has arrived. Yep. It is now.
They're not transacting very much on the open market.
Yep.
It's all backdoor deals with all the cigars and smokes and that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Evil people going, look, I have a flower. Do you want to buy my flower?
Yep. As you can see,
sounded really weird.
Right here in the tool, Power 9 are literally priceless now. And that's the point of the video.
Crusade, everybody. So go get your Crusade.
Yeah, Crusade is apparently priceless.
And your Island Sanctuary. And don't forget your Granite Gargoyle.
Yes, do not forget the Granite Gargoyle.
Is Farmstead still not priceless yet?
Farmstead, no, not yet. People do not think that
Farmstead
Farmstead deserves to be priceless yet. So there you guys go. Just watch out for the crazy data. Pay attention to it, but notice what the actual erratic data actually means, because that actually is important.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
We're speaking the truth.
Yeah. Spitting truth. It's like Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
Yep. Okay. Bye, everybody.